Thanks so much, Nick. Well, new numbers from Missouri this morning show that positive cases in the state have now topped 4,100. 110 Missourians have now died from the coronavirus. On the Kansas side, there are now more than 1,300 positive cases and 56 people have died. I want to show you a graph that compares the two. Well, Missouri is in the red there. You can see the state seeing a steep rise in cases, and Kansas is the gold line. You can see that they've been able to flatten out the curve. And new this morning, Johns Hopkins University just updated their coronavirus tracking map with detailed reports from every county across the United States. And as we zoom in here to Kansas and Missouri, well, you can see their Jackson and Johnson counties are highlighted. And then there's another hot spot in St. Louis. Well, if you click on any of those counties, you can read an in-depth report. It has things about where the cases come from, the ethnicity of the patients, and also the number of available hospital beds. If you do want to take a closer look for yourself, I've tweeted out a link for you. And across the country, virus breakouts are developing and growing each day. ABC's Alex Pratia is in Washington with the latest details.
This morning on the front lines, the newest crop of medical workers are ready for battle.
It wasn't an easy decision for everybody, but for me, it was the right thing to do. So.
Rebecca Noonan, now a doctor, chose to graduate from medical school 1 month early. She will join the fight in New York City, where the hospitalization rate is dropping, but the crisis is far from over. New York State's coronavirus death rate has been in the high 700s for the last several days.
That's the so-called flattening of the curve. It has been flattening, but flattening at a terribly high level.
Across the country, other hot zones are emerging. In Pennsylvania, the governor now predicting a surge in cases this week. Cases in Texas already surging. The governor there considering opening some businesses next week despite caution from public health officials. Several governors have been critical of the federal response. And a coronavirus task force health expert admits government inaction may have cost American lives.
If you had a process that was ongoing and you started mitigation earlier, you could have saved lives. Obviously, no one is going to deny that. But what goes into those kinds of decisions is complicated.
The New York Times reports in a February 21st coronavirus task force meeting attended by Fauci and Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar, it was decided they would soon need to move towards aggressive social distancing. By this point, China had at least 75,000 cases and northern Italy was closing public spaces. But the president did not announce those measures until more than 3 weeks later. During that time, the number of known U.S. coronavirus cases surging from 15 to over 4,000. The White House responding, saying President Trump took bold action to protect Americans and unleash the full power of the federal government to curb the spread of the virus.
Well, meanwhile, make sure you keep an eye on your bank account. The first round of stimulus payments were sent to Americans this weekend. If you didn't get yours yet, don't worry. Those payouts will continue until everyone has received theirs. Now, if you filed your tax returns for both 2018 and 2019, you are more likely to get a payment quicker. This is part of the $2.2 trillion economic relief package that gives individuals up to $1,200 and couples up to $2,400. You also get an added $500 for each child. And this morning, we're still keeping a close eye on the breakout of cases inside a KCK rehab facility. They're now up to 90 residents and 20 staff members who've tested positive at the Riverbend Rehabilitation Facility. Well, 5 of those residents had to be taken to the hospital for treatment. 12 people there have died from the virus. Kansas health officials say they are closely monitoring the outbreak. And one way they're doing that is by expanding testing in Wyandotte County. KBC9's Martin Augustine explains what that means for neighbors there.
The virus numbers in Wyandotte County are high. There's no getting around that. We have specifics on those numbers coming up in just a moment. But it's also why Wyandotte County is ramping up its COVID-19 testing by opening up a drive-up trailer here at the Wyandotte County Health Department at 6th and Ann for testing. Now, this is not a first-come, first-served sort of thing. No walk-ups. You have to be referred for testing. How do you do that? Well, if you have COVID symptoms, the unified government has set up an online reporting tool for you to use. The health department would get back to you and then get you in for testing, or you can call in your symptoms to the 311 system or work through your doctor. Those are the steps that will get you referred to the testing clinic, which will open today at 2 this afternoon and remain open until 5. This will be on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The latest numbers on COVID-19 here in Wyandotte County show 331 confirmed cases. 56 people remain hospitalized. 24 people have died. Now, the health department says there's no doubt with extra testing, more people are going to get more care, but the health department is also going to get more information on that virus, how it's working, how it's spreading, and maybe what's working to fight it back. Also, that online reporting tool that I mentioned, I have a link set up to that on my KMBC 9 News Facebook page and on my Twitter feed, so it's nice and easy for you to get to and report what you need to report. Reporting from KCK, Martin Augustine, KMBC 9 News.
Well, it is 9:37 and problems this morning for people trying to file for unemployment in Kansas. The Kansas Department of Labor says that technical difficulties are impacting its website and all claims filing by phone. There's no timeline when this problem will be fixed. We'll keep you updated as soon as we know more. And this past Holy Week was a little different for all of us, but there was extra focus on the state of Kansas after their Supreme Court upheld Governor Kelly's restrictions on religious gatherings of more than 10 people. It was a back and forth battle that ended with a rare weekend hearing done through video chat. There wasn't much talk about religious freedoms. It was more on the legislative language which lawmakers used to try and stop the order.
Does the legislature get to keep the oversight that it tried to give itself here?
Emergency disaster where the legislature's ability to reconvene and act in a broader sense is severely limited.
State lawmakers' attorneys argue the governor's resolution should be deemed invalid and the executive order should be expired. Instead of state lawmakers, it is possible a religious group could bring a case to the Kansas Supreme Court showing damages. Despite the order, a small KCK church still had services. This is at the St. Luke's Lutheran Church on North 10th Street. Well, they had a small gathering outside and people were asked to stay 6 feet apart. And new this morning, several school districts across the metro are changing the way they deliver school lunches as cases continue to grow. Our KBC 9's Matt Evans explains how districts are adjusting.
Here in the Olathe School District, schools like Washington Elementary behind us here will not be open 5 days a week every weekday for meal pickup. Instead, open just a couple of days a week as an attempt to limit person-to-person contact and out of an abundance of caution, says the school district. So Washington Elementary and 8 other elementary schools have been serving as those meal pickup locations for Olathe School District students. They will now only be open on Mondays and Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Now, you are able to get several meals for your students during those pickup hours. 2 breakfasts and 2 lunches available on the Monday pickup, 3 breakfasts and 3 lunches available on the Wednesday pickup, so those students can still get those meals 5 days a week provided by the school district. You can find a full list of the schools on the Olathe School District website. The North Kansas City Public School District, they're also redoing how they do their meal distribution. Instead of doing school bus deliveries, they will now be pushing the majority of their students to pickup locations. So instead of having 4 pickup locations, there will now be 12 pickup locations for the North Kansas City School District, also in an attempt to limit person-to-person contact and try to help slow the spread of this coronavirus. In Olathe, Matt Evans, KBC 9 News.
Meanwhile, local business owners are hoping their display will bring a smile to drivers in Marion. Check it out. Maria and her husband own a party shop. It had to close down during the pandemic. Now they're using their supplies to create this display.
This may be a struggle for all of us in a different way, but we're all going to make it, okay? Just hang in there one more day, and then when this is over, we can just celebrate life a little bit more.
Absolutely. Maria's work, it's part of a global campaign called 1 Million Bubbles of Hope. You can see artists are using balloons to create some joy during these tough times.